White versus Sandermatt. We're either going to have, yep, looks like a King's Indian. And I'll go for my beloved Averbakh variation. Knight c6. Okay, I'm out of book. What do I do now? Play knight f3, I guess. And then after he plays e5, hope that this is different from the exchange variation somehow. Or in some meaningful way. Let's try that. Knight f3. Plays h6. Okay. I'm going to go bishop h4 then. And he goes e5. Can I take on e5? Well, he gets in g5 pretty quickly. I'm not sure that makes a difference. Let's try it and see what happens. Knight takes, queen takes. Yeah, there's no knight on b8, so my knight takes c7 later doesn't win a rook. I see. All right, so what if I take here and then go knight d5? Does that win a pawn? He can go bishop g5 and later play bishop d2 check. But I hope that's not going to make a difference. It shouldn't. Knight takes c7. And we will put that knight back on d5 as soon as possible, so that there's no rook d4. And at some point in the future, I can play knight f6 check or knight e7 check. All right, let's get that bishop out of my territory. And then what? Actually, h4 looks like a really decent move here. And then I can take on f4. So let's do that. I didn't really think about how I was going to follow up. So I could capture on d8 and then go rook. No, I can't go rook h3. Shoot, I should have thought about this. I'm going to get a bad position here, it looks like. So king e1 instead, so that I can retake on d1 with the king, and then put that king on c2, maybe is decent. Okay. So we put the king on c2, and now we want to go rook to d1. If he goes rook c8, b3, b5, king c3, I don't think he's winning anything. And I still have rook d1 there. Do we want the light squared bishops on the board? Probably not, because his is better. So let's do it this way. He can take a file, but it doesn't really matter because my rook guards the back rank and my king guards everything else. All right, and we want the file farther from his king, I think. And we're going to hope to win with the c-pawn. All right, let's stagger the pawns a little bit so that if his rook makes it into the second rank, he won't just grab 3 pawns for nothing. And then we want to head up the board. So king d4, rook d7, king c5, rook d2. Not quite what I'm looking for. I'll do this and then play king b4 and c5. Actually, now I can just play c5. Okay, let's move his king back, and then we're going to go king b5. And with his king out of the action, I should be winning this with the c-pawn, especially since my rook already controls the back rank. Yeah, and he's going passive with his rook, so this should be over. I'm going to move my king to d6, and then we're going to make a queen. All right. That makes up for the bad play in the previous game. Thank you for watching.